Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm back. The phone overheated. It's hot as hell out here, man. So, Lord willing, it'll hold out again. It'll hold out this time. But go back to where I was. I was in Revelations 19, dealing with the return of Yahushua, and the visitation upon Esau, Edom. All right. So this is Revelations chapter 19, verse 11. It says, "And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse." And that white horse represents Yahushua coming upon a chariot, what this world ignorantly calls a UFO, which are the chariots of Israel. "And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war." You see? Because people are under this false misconception that when the Lord returns, he's coming back to be all love and peace and coming to love everybody and forgive everybody. No, he's coming back to judge and to make war, man. He's coming back to judge ultimately this world. Esau, Edom, the wicked 2/3 of our people, and these heathens out here. And he's coming to establish his righteousness and his kingdom upon this planet Earth, man. And he's coming to establish the 12 tribes of Israel as the reigning supreme nation on this planet Earth. But first, he's going to have to judge and to make war with all these heathen nations and their armies, which is why he's gathering them right now in the Middle East to get involved in this third world's war, which is going to be the war to end all wars. All right? And it says, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, you see? And that name represents his rank and his order, all right? It ain't talking about he's going to have a new name. The name's Yahweh and Yahushua are going to be done away with, and when he established the kingdom, he's going to have a whole new name set up, man. You got the IUIC teaching that garbage. Right? The Lord told Moses that his name is Yahweh, and this is my name forever. So why would the eternal Yahweh who lives forever and ever and ever have to come and change his name, man? All right? His name is cemented in all eternity. And he told Moses, this is my name forever. All right? But that name where it says he had a name that no man knew represents his rank and his order, man. All right? It ain't talking about a new name, man. A brand new name that the earth has never heard, or that the Lord just decided to come with a new name and a new identity. The Lord don't change. Same yesterday, same today, and forever. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. You see, so Isaiah 63, like I read before the camera turned off, and what John the Revelator saw was the exact same thing when they saw Yahushua come back. He had a vesture dipped in blood, which is symbolic for the judging and the war he's going to make upon Esau, Edom, and all these different nations and their armies, man. It represents the mass amount of judgment and killing that Yahushua is going to do when he returns, which a lot of people, a lot of these Christians, they don't believe that. They don't believe when the Lord's come back, he's going to do a whole lot of killing and a whole lot of judging, all right? They believe he's going to come back and it's going to be all love and beauty and all this other nonsense, man. But the Lord is coming back, like I read in Isaiah 63, he's coming back in vengeance, man. And he's going to tread down all of these heathens. He's going to tread down the nations, all right? It says, he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, which are the angels that are going to come in these chariots, what the world calls UFOs, which is why you've been seeing massive amounts of so-called UFO sightings, man, which are the chariots of Israel, all over the earth, man. They've been showing themselves, presenting themselves, because that's, the Lord showing the earth how he's going to make his second return. We've been out here for years, since 2007 on YouTube, explaining this to the whole world via prophecy. All right? So it says, clothed in fine linen, white and clean, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, you see? And what is that sword? The fire coming out of these celestial chariots, man. These UFOs, man. The angels of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they're going to be zapping and shooting concentrated fire out of them to destroy these nations and their armies, to destroy cities, towns, buildings, people. A perfect example and a good illustration is that movie, The War of the Worlds, man. But it's not going to be little green men and aliens that's going to be inside of these vehicles. They're going to be the angels of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, so-called Negroid-looking angelic forces with big afros, man. All right, they're not little green men with 3 fingers and big ass eyeballs as this world would have you to believe, man. All right, because the only invasion, true alien invasion that's happening is Yahushua and the holy angels here upon this world, man. And the scriptures are telling you exactly what he's going to do. It says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty God. You see? And that's what Yahushua is coming back to do. So the same thing that Isaiah saw in the 63rd chapter, John saw. And guess what? In Isaiah 63rd chapter, he specifically says Edom. He mentions Edom by name. All right? Because Edom is going to be here when Yahushua makes his second return, man. All right? So Edom is not done away with. He is still in the earth. He's still in rulership. Even when you read that in 2nd Ezra, it tell you that Esau is the end of the world, man. All right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows it. So our the kingdom of heaven and the rising of the Israelites is linked with Esau's downfall. So obviously Esau, Edom has to still be here, man. And he's the so-called white man, as we've been telling you. Now that don't mean that every single so-called white person, which they're not really white, they're red. Now we teach here at Great Millstone that not every single so-called white person is an Edomite, because Esau has mingled his seed amongst all these different nations. But that's your archetypical what an Edomite would look like, you know. It says, and he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. See? Because that's ultimately, after Yahushua is done doing his thing, he's going to reign supreme. He's going to be the ultimate king of this earth, man. And he's going to take down the rulership and the authority of all these different heathen nations, mainly Esau, Edom. Because Esau is the one that's sitting on top of the hill. He's the ultimate king of the earth. All these other nations, the Saudis, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Saudis, all these other different nations, they really exist because Esau allows them to exist. It's because they have to pay tribute and they have to play by his, they're under his authority and under his rule. Which a lot of these nations in the BRICS, they're trying to buck up against the authority of Esau, but ultimately, this is still Esau's kingdom. This is still his world. And it's going to be in his control until Yahushua returns to strip him of his authority and then his power and his might, man. Because the Lord hasn't forgot about Esau and all that he has done. His judgment is still waiting to happen. It still has already been spoken, and he's going to be destroyed, and he's going to be judged, man. All right? Like I said, no matter what anybody say, no matter who's trying to save Esau and say he ain't going to do this, he ain't that, look, his judgment is coming, and the Lord is going to remember all that he has done. And that's part of why we're out here. That's why, we're the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we're out here to tell Esau his end before it comes, man. And it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we're able to come out here in this man's kingdom on his internet. Well, it's really the Most High's internet, but on his platforms and on these different social media platforms to come out here and to tell him to his face his impending judgment, man. And that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, and unearthing all of the truth that he's the biblical Edomites, man. And this is why he tries so hard to try to hide and shy away from the name of Esau Edom. He's done a lot of lying and a lot of twisting of history to he try to take that lineage of Esau Edom off of him, man. Hey, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you've been found, man. Esau can't hide himself anymore. You can't hide behind your lies and your universities and your so-called science. All that shit ain't working for you, man. You've been exposed to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, and it's our pleasure to come out here and tell you to your face. All right? It's no greater satisfaction than being able to come out here and tell the devil who he truly is, man. And what's really going to make it even sweeter and even greater is when our Lord and Savior Yahushua returns, man. That's going to be like the ultimate, I told you so, man. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Now, you can take down our videos. You can flag it for misinformation. You can flag it for hate speech. You can do all that shit. It's still the truth, man. And at the end of the day, you're not the final judge, and you're not going to have the final say-so, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, man. And it's our pleasure to come out here and to tell you that to your face, man. This is Psalms 100. All right? So you ain't been forgotten. Hey, and your judgment is vastly approaching, man. And this is Psalms 137, verse 7. It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. You see? So this is who wrote this psalm? Is it David? It don't say, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think think all these are all, these ones in this complete row is a song, all songs of David, man. And this is David through the Spirit left this song for us so that we can prophesy and say it right now to your face, man. And what did he say? Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. And remember, Esau didn't buck up like that when David, because when David was a king, he had the Edomites in subjection. He had them under his, he had garrisons in Edom. He had them totally laid out and put in line so that when Solomon came into power, he didn't have to fight or go to war. He had peace for 40 years. So when David wrote this, he was totally in the Spirit, man. And this song right here is for us in these last times, man. You see, because even when you start at the beginning in Psalms 137, it tells you about the rivers of Babylon. So David didn't go into captivity under the Babylonians, man. He was a mighty warrior. He was setting up shop for Solomon's 40 years of peace, and he had many wars. But he ultimately subdued all the heathen nations. So, this song was written for us in these days right now, man. He said, what? Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundations thereof, meaning destroy it. When the temples were destroyed by the Babylonians, you had a lot of the Edomites that was taking place and helping. They were in there stealing them some shit, tearing down some stuff, gathering up the Israelites that was scattered and that was fleeing. He had a hand in that, man. So when anytime our downfall came, you better believe you had Esau in the background clapping it up, man. Relishing in that moment, because ever since Jacob took the birthright from Esau, his whole intention has been to kill my brother Jacob. And anytime that we fell or anytime that we got jacked up or we had to suffer, you better believe that Edomites, they relished in that moment, man. So therefore, hey, we ain't forgotten that, man. And guess what? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai ain't forgetting it. And even King David is telling the Lord, don't forget it, man. And the Lord's not going to forget it. It says, O daughter of Babylon. You see, it's saying the daughter of Babylon. That's letting you know it's not talking about the actual Babylon. The daughter of Babylon is America. You see? So David was totally in the Spirit when he was writing this, and this song was for us right now in these last days. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. You see? So this place is going to be destroyed, man. It's the destiny in the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Read Revelation, the 18th chapter, that this daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, America, will be destroyed. It's just only a matter of time. It's already written in the algorithm and the prophecies of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we, in these last days, have been commissioned to come out here and to speak it into existence. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast rewarded us. You see? And how have we been rewarded here in Babylon the Great? Not very nicely, man. All right? We've been rewarded here very harshly. We've been done tremendously dirty here, man. By who? The king, by the king of Babylon, which is Esau, Edom. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. It says, I saw that 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Who was this talking about? That daughter of Babylon. Babylon the Great, America, man. And what does it mean to come out of her? Literally, we're going to be taken up into the chariots and beamed up, before this place is ultimately destroyed via nuclear destruction, all right? So this is the Lord speaking to his elect, saying, come up hither, man. Come up out of this place, man, because I'm about to destroy this bitch, you see? And this is that daughter of Babylon that art to be destroyed. And in Revelation, the 18th chapter, John is literally seeing that Babylon being destroyed. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities, you see? Didn't King David say that? Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom? You see? So that remembrance of everything that Esau has done, is in remembrance to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. King David reminded the Lord to remember this place, and we're reminding the Lord to remember this place. And every day that we cry out, we do these videos, we do these shows. Every day we're in this captivity catching pure hell, and we're praying to the Lord. Hey, the Lord is hearing our prayers, and this place is being remembered. Not that the Lord will forget, but hey, this place is in the hindsight and in the sight of the Most High's judgment, man. It says, for her sins has reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double, which is ultimately going to be the destruction of this place, and mainly captivity and slavery for you Edomites, man. All right, you're going to receive double for what you have done unto us. This is why you're going to go into captivity in the kingdom of heaven for 1,000 years, and then we're going to have that great gathering, that great bonfire, man. All right, back in Psalms 137 and 8, it says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. You see? So it's going to make the Lord happy when he judges this place and delivers the righteous judgment unto Babylon the Great, man. He said he's going to be happy. Hey, and we're going to be happy. Oh, don't it say that in the same chapter, man? Let me see something. Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. It says, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. See? So we're going to be rejoicing when the Lord finally destroys Babylon the Great, America, and judges Esau, Edom, man. It's already written. It's already in the cards, man. And that's a day that is going to be a huge celebration and a great privilege, Lord willing, we're part of the elect to see that day. We're going to rejoice. We're going to praise. We're going to sing. We're going to make merry. We're going to do the King David dance, Lord willing, once the Lord finally judges this place, and we're looking down from that aerial view of the lake of fire, Babylon the Great, man. It says, Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. And that's one that Vocab Malone has a huge problem with. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites, they're saying they're going to dash the little ones against the stone. Well, it's written in the scriptures, ain't it? King David said it, and he said, happy is he that does that. Because you don't think that when King David was going to war and taking down these heathen nations, that he wasn't happy? That he wasn't rejoicing in it? That he didn't bring a smile to his face? And we know that King David had a real hatred for you Edomites, man. That's why he put garrisons up in Edom, man. You know? Hey, and we're going to be happy too. And we're going to rejoice in that day as well. And we can't wait, man. Because, once Esau is gone, that's going to be, all the problems of the earth are going to be solved right then and that day, man. No more this wickedness, no more BS, no more GMOs, no more, just no more of this wickedness is going to exist anymore, man. It's all going to be done away with. It's all going to be evaporated, and it's not going to exist anymore, man. And we're not going to have to look at your ugly, stupid faces anymore. All right? Let me get this Psalm 74, all right? So Esau, you're going to be remembered of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord ain't forgotten you. He ain't forgot what you've done and all these things that you're planning to do. Look, the Lord hears all your pride. He hears all your World Economic Forum talk, all of your agendas and your plans for the future to totally take the creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and manipulate it and change it and inject it with shit that you could make man in your own image. He sees you with all your genetically modified organisms. He sees you with your CERN technology. He sees you with your AI. He sees you with your plan to ban the Bible, to ban the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He sees what you've done to his people, to the Israelites, to Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's seeing the rape, robbery, and the murder, even the things that we're not privy to that you did when you had us in slavery that never made it onto the history book. He sees and he knows all, man. All right, you really think you're going to escape your judgment, man? Look, the Lord hates you damn devils, man. All right. And it's going to be exemplified when he sends back Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. When he sends back his right hand. When he sends Yahweh Shai back in that vengeance, man. All right? Let me get this Psalm 74 and 18. I love this scripture right here. This is Psalm chapter 74, verse 18. It says, Remember this, that the enemy hath reproached, O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and that the foolish people have blasphemed thy name. You see? Who's the foolish people? Esau, Edom, man. And what is this David again? Oh no, this is Asaph. He's saying, look, remember this, Lord. Remember what you do. Hey, we complaining to the Lord about everything that you damn devils are doing, man. Now you're trying to put the Mr. NA in the goddamn in the air, man. You're trying to make it to where you can just shoot it down over a city and forcibly make everybody breathe this shit in against their will, man. You don't think the Lord sees that? And when I read the article, I did a lesson on it. I prayed to the Lord against your monkey ass, man. Like, Lord, look at this, man. Look at what this damn devil is doing, man. He's going to all type of nefarious means to try to put this poison inside of your people, inside of your elect, man. Which we know ultimately there's no enchantment against the elect. We know that ultimately, Lord willing, for part of the elect, the Lord's going to give us, righteous immunity to it. But it's just the fact that you're even trying to attempt it, and the pride that you have in even trying to do it, man. And the Lord's going to destroy your ass, man. And we dropping spiritual dimes on your monkey ass every single day, man. Every time I send up prayers every day, I pray at the Lord, forget not the pride and the arrogance and all this shit that you out here doing, man. All right. Read that again. Psalm 78, 74, and 18. Remember this, that the enemy have reproached, O Yahweh, and that the foolish people have blasphemed thy name. O deliver not the soul of thy turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. You see? And the Lord is going to come through for the elect. He's not going to give us into the hands of the damn wicked, man. But it's the fact that he's even trying to do all these things, man, shows you that this man is completely evil, man. That he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right? It says, forget not the congregation of thy poor forever. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the habitations of cruelty. Yeah. In Esau's rulership, man. This whole earth is under the habitation of cruelty because you have the cruel ruling it, man. Look, you know that Esau literally violates every law and every scripture that's in this Bible, man. He literally goes against every counsel and every righteous way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. To the point to where he has all these people in that same vibration and in that same spirit rebelling against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Even his own people, 2/3 of them, rebelling against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai on a day-to-day, 24-hour basis, man. Just on-tap wickedness is being allowed in this society under the helm of Esau Edom, man. You see? And I think the Lord, Esau, you ain't gonna escape, man. The Lord is, look, the angels are watching every single thing that you do, man. And everything that you do is being marked, is being reported back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the Lord is just further every day, you know, having your ultimate judgment set up, man. All right? It says, oh, let not the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and needy praise thy name. Arise, O God, plead thine own cause. Remember how the foolish man reproacheth thee daily. You see? Each and every day wickedness is being pushed and being flourished in this society every effing day, man. You see? And Esau ain't trying to stop it. He's trying to go as further to try to take the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai out of this earth, to ban the Bible out of this planet Earth, and to deem the Bible and the Word of God to be hate speech, so that you can't condemn him or reproach him for the wickedness that's being done against the Word of the Most High, man. So this devil is on a daily basis on full wickedness, man. And you don't think the Lord's not gonna visit this damn devil? He's through, man. He's on borrowed time as we speak anyway, man. It says, forget not the voice of thine enemies, the tumult of those that rise up against thee increaseth continually, man. Yeah, this whole New World Order, this World Economic Forum, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, man. All that is that's totally the voice of thy enemies rising up against the creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. He's trying to do it and create it in his own image, man. He's trying to take the creation of the Most High and bend it and tweak it to make it do what he wanted to do, man. You know? So this devil has a hell of a lot to pay for, man. His pride is extra. It's the most. That's why he's known as the most proud, man. And he's going to be destroyed, all right? And all you jakes out here, you Christians trying to uphold and try to save Esau, trying to save the white man. Hey, you fighting against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Esau's going to be remembered and he's going to be destroyed, man. Especially for what you have done unto the 12 tribes, your own brother, you know, to say the least, man. All right, because you came down on us with great wrath, and you didn't pity, and you didn't give a damn, man. Like I said, ever since your brother Jacob Yaakov you out of the birthright, your whole intent and your whole purpose, like Elder Yashawama said, your whole rulership and your whole power structure have been on trying to get your lick back for you losing the birthright, man. Here it is. You had all this time to enjoy the earth. Look, you could have, you know, you could have enjoyed this earth to the fullest, man. Been the biggest hunk, been on your own islands, doing all type of cool shit. But what did you do? You wasted it trying to destroy and kill your brother Jacob, man, and try to destroy us on every level, to the point to where you're destroying your own self in the process. You fucking idiot. But it's all good though. Hey, the Lord got you, man. You're not gonna escape, boy. All right, let me get this. So, you know, Esau, man, hey, you better, you know you're going to do what you're going to do, but all you regular everyday Edomites, you better go, a little bit of time left you have in the society, you better go cash out your credit cards, you know, live out your most wicked desires, whatever it is that you truly want to do, you better go do it, because time is short, man. And the Lord's about to visit you and destroy you and judge you, man. So you might as well just go do whatever wickedness is in your heart to do. If you got the money to do it, go do it, man. You know, if you Edomites, you got a wife and a family, and you tired of her, man. Hey, just pull out all your money out of your savings account and just go to the Philippines or go somewhere and just live out all your wicked desires, because hey, your rulership and your authority is about to be stripped from you, man, and you're going into captivity. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 7. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them." That's what you spent your whole society, your whole kingdom doing. What's up, man? Where your shoes at, bro?
All right.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right. Just checking. All right, bro.
Hey, by chance, what time it is?
4:52. All right, bro. All right, I'm read that again. Hey, we gotta get saved out of here. You know, Jake out here with no shoes on. It's 100 degrees out here. You know, he said he's cool, but you know that's why we're waiting on the Lord as well, to get us the hell up out of this society, man. We need to be delivered and saved out of this hellhole, man. Hey, because the fact that Jake is in that condition, of course, is because of our rebellion against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But Esau has played a huge hand in undermining our people and making sure that we're destroyed our communities, separated our families, man, broken up the households, you know, put crack and all these drugs in our communities. Esau is guilty of all of that shit, man. And he played a huge part of it, because that was part of the vengeance and a part of the hatred that he has for us, man. And he ain't stopped since. He's still on that rampage, and he's still going hard at our people. So let's read that again. Ezekiel 25 and 12. "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them." You see? He did that. You know, he did it during the time of the Greeks. He did it during the time, during the time of when he was the Greeks, when he was the Romans, and he's doing it now in this revised Roman Empire, man. Has taken total vengeance upon us, man. And he ain't stopping, and he ain't gonna stop, because why? He hates us, you know, with a perfect hatred. It's funny how here it is. You got niggas out here talking about, well, we don't hate Esau, but God does. But here it is, Esau hates your ass, and he shows it when he's been showing it, man. It's just the truth, you know. We see that. We ain't blind to the fact, man. And guess what? We hate his ass right back, man. And we're gonna show just how much hatred we truly have for him when the Lord allows us to get our hands upon these damn devils, man. Which a lot of you Israelites frown away from that. You don't touch that subject because you don't want to be seen as hateful or vengeful. Well, guess what? We are going to take vengeance on Esau, Edom, when the Lord gives us the green light to do so, man. Let's read that in the NLT, that first verse, man. This is Ezekiel 25. Oh, shit. I think it knocked me off the internet. Fuck. Well, it only gives me the CSB. It says, "This is what the Lord Yahweh says, because Edom acted vengefully against the house of Judah and incurred grievous guilt by taking revenge on them." You see? And Esau has revenged himself on us. You know? And he's going to pay for it, man. You know, like I said, look what he did to us in slavery, man. Look what he did to the so-called North American Indians when he came here on those boats from Spain and Italy and Portugal and Hispaniola, from the Netherlands, from where, you know, everywhere he came from when he encountered the 12 tribes, man. He put his foot up our ass, man. He played out that vengeance and that hatred that he has for us. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel," man. You see, so who's to say that we're not going to have vengeance and we're not going to get our hands on Esau, Edom, and do to him like he has done unto us, man? You see, that's the rightful will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's something that he's going to allow the 12 tribes to do, man. All right? Look at this. This is Proverbs 22:22. It says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. And Esau is guilty of that 100%, man. And who was the poor and who was the afflicted? We were, man. It says, for Yahweh will plead their cause and spoil the souls of those that spoiled them, you see? So you're going to be spoiled, man. And the Lord's going to allow us to exact our vengeance upon Esau, Edom, and upon all you heathen nations, because you all have had a hand, you all have had the 12 tribes of Israel in captivity, and you all did us dirty in some shape, form, or fashion, or at some time and period in this history of the earth, man. And the Lord is going to allow us to execute vengeance upon you. He's going to allow us to get our hands upon you, Esau, Edom. You hear that vocabulary? It says, and I'll read that again. And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. What the hell is the Lord saying? What do you think that means, man? This ain't symbolic. This is literally, man. We're literally going to get our hands upon Esau, Edom. Scriptures tell you that we're going to dance in the blood of the wicked, man. All right? It says, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. You see? So you can't get around that, man. All right? We're going to get our hands on you. We're going to exact vengeance upon you, man. All right? There's nothing that you can do about it, because that's the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Let's look at that word vengeance. Let's see if it's a word. In fact, let me see something. Where is it? All right, there we go. I think I'm good now. So let's get that word for vengeance, man. See, that's one thing, because Esau always trying to play the victim. Oh, they're trying to hurt me. Oh, they're anti-this, anti-sim, anti-this. But guess what? When the Lord gives us the say-so and the green light to do so, all of that anti-defamation league, all of that anti-blim, anti-shim shit is gonna go right out the window, man. We're gonna get our hands on you, and you ain't gonna be able to play the victim. You're not gonna be able to use the media and your authority and your bullshit, savers to come to your aid in that day, man. The Lord gonna give us to your hand, and we're gonna do unto you according to His vengeance, man. You see how terrible Yahweh is, man. So imagine when He put the Spirit on us to do to you what He's gonna allow us to do unto you, man. Oh man, it's gonna be a glorious day, man. And the word is Naquam. It says vengeance by God, by Samson, by enemies of Judah. See, who's the main enemy of Judah? It's Esau, Edom, man. All right, you've been our main enemy, man. It says, vengeance, quarrel. We do have a quarrel with you, man. It's vengeance in the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. Revenge, the vengeance which Yahweh. Let's get that. It says the vengeance which Yahweh takes. Vengeance for His temple. And who's the temple of the Most High? The Israelites are, man. See? It says the desire of vengeance for anyone so as to satisfy him. Man, so you going into slavery. Hey, matter of fact, let me get that. Revelations 13:9 and 10. That's the pleasure and the faith of the saints, man. And part of the vengeance of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is us getting our hands upon you, man. And it's going to satisfy our soul, man. It's going to be beyond satisfying to our soul when the Lord finally lets us to get our hands on these damn devils, man. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You got these people, well, slavery has always existed. A lot of people put people into slavery, which you're true on that. But guess what? We're talking about our captivity and our slavery that we suffer under the hands of you damn Edomites, man. So all you other nations who got enslaved and you got enslaved by other nations, hey, call upon your God and you deal with it according to how your people should deal with it. We're going to deal with it according to how our God and how our power is going to allow us to deal with it, man. You see? So that answers all of that shit. You know, damn about whoever. My people went to slavery. Well, hey, you take it up with those that did you dirty like that. But as far as the slavery of the Israelites, hey, we have we have a power to call unto that's going to give us a relief from that. That's going to allow us to put our captives into captivity. You know, it says, where was I? It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You see, and this is what the true elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is the day that we're waiting for. Let me read that again. It says, vengeance for anyone so as to satisfy him. You see, and guess what? Putting you Edomites and all you different nations in slavery that have put us in slavery, that's going to be very satisfying, all right? Because that's ultimately, that's true judgment. That's true payback, man. All right? You put us in slavery, you're going into slavery, man. All right? And it ain't going to be no back and forth. Oh, you put us, we're going to put you right back. No, you're not, all right? Because that's where it ends, man. All right? So back to where I was. It says, he shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh. All right? So, whew, it's a day that we can't wait for, man. And it's vastly approaching. It's vastly approaching, man. Esau, you better get ready, man. All right? Because you ain't going to ride off into the sunset. You're not going to establish your new world order, man. You're not going to receive immortality via uploading your consciousness into some goddamn computer program or into the cloud, man. All right? Your ass is going down and you're going all the way down. All right? And you're going into slavery, boy. All of you Rothschilds, you kings of the earth who ain't worked, who ain't worked an honest day's labors in a few centuries, man. Hey, all you damn devils going into captivity. And we're going to put chains upon your neck, and we're going to put masks upon you, and we're going to you're going to be enslaved, man. And we're going to throw your ass in the pit. All right? And there's nothing that you can do about it, man. All right? This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. It says, for thus saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, behold, let me read up. This is Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Like I was saying earlier, you know, you've tried very hard for these many centuries to try to hide the name Esau Edom and try to separate yourself from that name and from that judgment that is coming upon Esau. But guess what? The Lord has made you bare. The Lord has uncovered all of your secret place. He's uncovered all your lies. We found the documents, like the Elder Malcolm would say. We found the relics. And ultimately, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have the Holy Scriptures to navigate us through all of these things. And we pinpointed you, and we found you out, and we got the spotlight on your red ass, man. All right, so you ain't hiding yourself. We know that you're the goddamn Edomites. You know that we're the 12 tribes of Israel. We know that we're God's chosen people. You know that through the Spirit we found the names, the true names of Yahweh, the proper names of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai. And now you're going down, man. All right, deal with it. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And that's Israel. Because ultimately the Lord didn't create us to have to go into captivity and to go into slavery. But, you know, through our, the Lord made the creature subject unto vanity. And for the sake of prophecy and for things to be fulfilled, we went off and we had to go into captivity. And we went into slavery under the hands of you damn devils. It says, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. You're going to drink of that same cup of slavery that we had to drink of. Like I read in Revelations 13, 9, and 10, man. Hey, here it is. You think the Lord is going to allow his chosen, his first love, his beloved, to go into the worst captivity never known to man under the hands of you ruthless, low-life scumbags, and that you're not going to go into slavery, man? You really believe that? But you know, the average Edomite through his pride, he really believes that. We're not. Listen to vocab. We're not going to slavery. We're not going to do any of that. You're not even. Shut the hell up, man. You are going into slavery, and all these nations are going into slavery, man. Thus saith the Lord. And Esau, shit. On top of that, you're the vessel created that was fitted for destruction, man. So you think the Lord has you fitted for destruction, that you're not going to go into captivity and into slavery? Hey, you're going to pay for every single thing that you've done to us. Like I read in Revelations, double unto you. Everything that you have done unto us, you're going to receive double, man. It says, art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Let me read that in the NLT. That Jeremiah 49. 49:13. No, 12. Let's get that in the NLT. It says, and this is what Yahweh says, if the innocent must suffer, how much more must you? You will not go unpunished. You must drink of this cup of judgment. Like I said, so the Lord chosen people, we had to go through this, you know, and at your hands, how much more you think you're going to go through it, man? Let me read this real quick. I was reading this earlier. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12. Let me see something. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 22. Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. You see? It says, whereas men have lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations. For they went astray very far in the ways of error and held them for gods, which even among the beasts of their enemies were despised. Was going to something else. But the point being is that if the Lord scourged us and punished us, he's going to scourge our enemies 1,000 times more. So Esau, you got pure and utter hell to pay, man. And you're not going to wiggle your way out of it. You're not going to escape out of it. See? It says, verse 13, it says, for I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that Basra shall become a desolation. And Basra is the chief city of Edom. So whenever you hear Basra, it's just synonymous with Esau. And this could be likened to America. America is modern day Basra, okay? Shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. You see? Because ancient Mount Seir is still alive today and existing today. But this modern day Mount Seir, Basra, America, is going to be a total wasteland after the Lord hits this place with nuclear destruction, man. It says, and I've heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. This is happening now. Why do you think all these different BRIC nations and countries are all coming up against America? Everybody is spewing and talking shit and clowning America right now, man. Everybody is seeing this place for the shithole that it truly is, you know? It says, all these different nations are gathering together to make war against Babylon the Great. It says, thy terribleness have deceived thee, in the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. You see? Ever since you went into space and started doing these space programs, that's when the Lord started to bring you down. That's when Abba Bivens, which is Elijah, came back to return the children to the hearts of the fathers, man. And this truth started to come out, and the Great Awakening started to happen, you know? We started to realize that we were the Israelites. You see? But all of your pride and your terribleness have deceived you, because Esau really believes that he's going to continue forever, man. That's why he has these New World Order plans. That's why he has the World Economic Forum. You know? That's why he's trying to create artificial intelligence. That's why he's trying to make everything go digital and digitally enslave everybody and inject everybody with this shit so that he could totally corrupt and patent the creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and technologically forward his birthright forever, man. But it ain't gonna happen, all right? It says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Yeah, when you're ultimately nuclearly destroyed, man. It tells you that in Revelations 18. All the nations that was rich and that was joining in the abundance of your glory, they're going to stand afar off and they're going to weep and they're going to see the smoke of your burning, man. All right? It says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. And that's how you know it's not talking about ancient Babylon or Mount Seir or the ancient, the biblical land of where Esau, Edom dwells, man. Because ultimately, Esau's land is going to be given over unto the Israelites when you read that in the book of Amos. All right? But this great judgment that's going to leave Edom as Sodom and Gomorrah is here in America, and it's going to be via the nuclear destruction, man. All right? So, Esau, you're through, man. There's nothing you can do. There's nowhere you can hide. There's nothing that you can say or do that's going to get you out of this judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? What I got next? Yeah, let's get that. That Lammies. That lamentation. Because lamentation, hey, you're about to lament, Esau. All right? Hey, because our punishment is just about up, and yours is just beginning, my man. Hey, and it's our pleasure to come out here and tell you this straight to your face, man. Because nobody else will. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. It says, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. You see, you're going to go into captivity, man. All right? You're going to pay for what you did. All right? That cup of slavery and judgment and you being a nobody in the earth, you being finally realized as a whole nation that you're the biblical Edomites, the wretched, low, base man that you truly are, is all going to be fully exhibited and on display in the kingdom of heaven after Yahweh Shai returns and we take you down and we put you in captivity. And we're going to pass that cup of slavery right onto you, your women, and your children, man. We get that in the NLT. Let's NLT that thing. Oh, I'm tripping. This is Lamentations 4:21 in the NLT. It says, Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of Yahweh's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. See? You're going to be stripped naked, man. All your sins and all your wickedness is all going to be seen, and that label and that tag is going to perpetually be on you and your nation, man. In the kingdom of heaven, anytime everybody see you, they're going to know that, oh, that's Esau, Edom. That's the wicked. That's the curse of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's the wicked, the basest man, the basest creature that the Lord has ever created. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You see, because our punishment and our captivity is just about up, man. We're not going to have, this is the last rule of the heathen ever. And the Lord's going to set us up and glorify us. He's going to, like I said, he's going to put his law, statutes, and commandments in our inward part, and we're going to be perfect. We're going to be in perfect unity with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're not going to sin. We're not going to even have an evil thought once the Lord changes these vile bodies to be like unto his glorious bodies. All right? We're going to be perfect. All right? We're not going to sin. We're not going to be corrupted. We're not going to go off. We're not going to do anything against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's why we're going to have we're going to be immortals. We're going to live forever. Because what is the wages of sin? Death. So if the Lord programs us and put his commandments inside of us where we're never going to sin, we're never going to die. That's how it works. That's why immortality is coming to the Israelites, man. And that's why this change needs to be, it needs to occur. We have to get out of this sinful, wicked flesh, and we have to be given those new bodies, man. All right? But you other nations, you're not going to experience that because that's not part of the, you're not a part of that covenant. You're going to witness and see true holiness and righteousness and a righteous people via the Israelites. And we're going to rule over you with the law, statutes, and commandments, and you're going to see a righteous nation. You're going to live under, a clean, righteous society, man. It says, He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You see? And your sins are being discovered right now. But we just don't have the power to execute that judgment upon you for all of your wickedness. That's why Yahweh Shai is coming to judge and to make war. He's going to establish that. He's going to execute your judgment and put you in captivity and give you over into our hands. And we're going to do all the righteous vengeance and payback and judgment that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to endow us with to bring down upon you. Because we don't have that power now. We don't have that authority now. All right, but hey, that comes with our changing and our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah coming back, man. Right? Obadiah. So Esau, man, hey, everything that's written for you inside of the scriptures is not good, man. It's not one nice or one good thing that's coming towards you, Edomites, via prophecy and via in the scriptures, man. Like I said, you're the vessels fitted for destruction. No matter how much you lie, no matter how much people try to cake for you, no matter how much anybody try to say otherwise, it's already written, man. We're just the only ones that are set up to let you know. So we're not going to hold any punches. We're not going to shy away from it. We're going to tell you everything that applies to you, man. Obadiah, man. Here we go. It's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." You see? You're going to be cut off forever, man, for what you have done unto us. For that bloodthirst, for that hatred that you constantly have for your brother Jacob and all 12 tribes, man. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother," it says, "in that day thou stoodest on the other side," like I read in Psalms 137. Hey, the Lord ain't forgot that. Look, it was written there in Psalms 37 through the spirit of King David, and now Obadiah is bringing it back up, man. All right, so that remembrance is still there. The Lord has not forgotten it, and you're going to pay for it. "In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them." Like I said, you always had this perpetual heart on for destroying us, man. And anytime we were, going into captivity under the Babylonians, under the Persians, under any other nation, you was always playing a huge part of it. You relished in that moment, man. You clapped it up. You was happy for it. You danced, you drank, you made merry. And sometimes you were involved in it. And you got you some shit, man. It says, "But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress." And you're guilty of all these things, man. That's why scriptures tell you with that Psalms 83, they send gifts one to another, man. Whenever we caught hell, whenever we was put in a dangerous situation, Esau always rejoiced and he made glad and he was happy, man. But guess what? The Lord ain't forgot that, and you're going to pay for it, man. It says, "Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered of those of his that did remain in the day of distress." You see, and you're guilty of all of that. When Jake was trying to run away from the Babylonians, you was tackling Jake. You was hog tying him, taking them back to the Babylon. Look, I got 2 of them. I got 3 of them. Look, yeehaw. You know how Esau do. You was happy. You was proud, man. All right, and guess what? You're going to pay for all of it, man. It says, "For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee." There goes that payback, that vengeance, man. It says, "Thy reward, the reward shall return upon thine own head." Hey, and you have good rewards and you have bad rewards. And in this sense, you're going to receive a bad reward for all that you have done unto us, man. And that goes for you other heathen as well, because you all have had a hand in the captivity and destruction of the nation of Israel. It's just Esau's punishment. His is more heavier and more wicked and more vengeful, man. It says, "For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been." Going back into that cup. It's going to be passed to all you heathen nations, man. All right? You're going to be paid back. You're going to receive vengeance, man. All right? You done it unto us. You spoiled us. You're going to be spoiled, man. You robbed us. We're going to rob you. You beat us. We're going to beat you. You enslaved us, we're going to enslave you. You shipped us all across the world, guess what? We're going to ship you all across the world, man. All right? It says, "In the house, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance." You see? So we're going to be delivered, man. We have salvation. We have a Savior. We have better days in the kingdom to look forward to. But you heathens, man, you got vengeance and slavery and ass whoopings coming your way. It says, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Because ultimately, you heathens was created to be our possessions anyway. All right? The earth was created for our sakes, and you heathen nations was created to be under us, and to be servants and subjects and handmaidens and cooks and cleaners and plowmen and plowwomen. And a lot of your women was created to be a lot of our concubines, man. For all of you sensitive Israelites out there. It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them. That's how you know that it's talking about a future times now, because the only time that we were together as all 12 tribes together as one was under King David and Solomon. Ever since then, we've been split. All right? But when the Lord builds us back up and returns us back, we're going to get you collectively as a whole nation. It says, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall be none remain. There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau. Oh, I said Amos and Obadiah. We're going to take your land, the ancient biblical land, your ancient inheritance. We're going to take it because you're not going to need it after 1,000 years. You're going to be wiped off the earth, man. All right, and what we're going to do with that land, we'll know in due time, but we know that we're going to possess it. You know, hey, maybe the Lord, I'm just speaking as a man, maybe the Lord might give that to the Levites, man. You know, because they didn't have a land inheritance. You know, they lived in the suburbs. So maybe, I'm just speaking as a man. I'm not, saying like, it would make sense, but yeah, I'm just speaking as a man. But I do know this, that land's going to be ours. I know that much. It says, and they are the plain of the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. Now it's the point on that. You see? That's about it. That was all the ones I had. No, let me get this Daniel 7. I'm going to close it on there. I got to get to slavery, man. Hey, because the Lord's about to set us up, man. But part of that is Esau, your ass getting paid back, and you going into slavery, and you getting your ass whipped, man. Right? Because Yahushua is coming to he's coming to set. He's gonna set us up, man. Daniel's 9:9 says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. It's just talking about Yahweh. All right? It said, a fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him, which are the angels. The judgment was set, and the books were opened. I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake, and I beheld till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given to the burning flame, which is talking about ultimately Esau being destroyed. All right? That fourth beast, this society. As concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away. Like I read earlier, well, when Yahushua is coming, Revelations 19, he came back on that white cloud. This is why all these nations are being gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat into the Middle East, so that this can be fulfilled, man. All right? And what are the rest of the beasts? The Babylonians, the Persians, the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, and this revised Roman Empire. So Daniel was seeing all these kingdoms and those beasts being taken out of power, and he's seeing that final beast, the fourth beast, the Roman Empire, which America is the revised Roman Empire, being burnt with nuclear fire. It says, as concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, which is why Yahushua is going to be King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And he had all those crowns upon his head. It says, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time. And I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven. So even Daniel saw Yahushua's return, just like Isaiah saw it. John the Revelator saw it. Now Daniel was seeing it. Came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed, you see? And that's ultimately what Yahushua is coming to establish. But first, he's going to kick the ass of all you heathen nations and take Esau, Edom out of rulership and gather his elect, come back with the holy angels, destroy this society as we know it, and then he's going to establish his kingdom, man. That's why, you read about, I saw New Jerusalem coming down from heaven, man. And that's when we're going to establish righteousness and truth and righteous kingdom here in this society. And we're going to put all you heathen nations in slavery, starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So with that, I'm going to close it. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren teaching this word on sincerity and truth. Shalom.